All right, guys, I'm gonna be talking to y'all today. I hope y'all don't mind. Who said that? Mm. Okay, so thanks, Passion. Thanks. So last time I spoke to you guys, I talked about being willing and worthy, right? How we were ending the school year, assignments they were getting routinely, but we had to keep going because we had to show that we are willing, right? And then talking about how we have to show, how we have to look for opportunities to spread love because that shows that we're worthy, right? And so that's how we're going to be willing and worthy of serving others as individuals, right? But I wanted to go a little deeper into being worthy, right? So I want you guys to imagine that every time we go out serve, right? Every time we go to do a service project, whether it's feeding the elderly or cleaning up at the tabernacle, that we're entering a battlefield, right? Can you guys imagine that for me? Like every time we go out on Saturday, we're entering a battlefield, okay? And you know, because when we go out and we're serving other people and we're showing the love of Christ, the enemy don't want that. So it's this war going on, right? So it's like we're going into battle every time we go out to serve. And every time we hand them that plate of food and we tell them to have a blessed day, we're like throwing our rocks, right? Like, I'm not going to use a gun reference because I don't like guns, but like, we're throwing our rocks at the enemy, right? Yeah, we're throwing our rocks like David, right? But when we go out and serve, it's not just one of us, you know, putting the plates together. It's not just one of us handing them out, okay? Because it's not just about us as individuals being worthy, but it's about being worthy to serve on a team, okay? Because when we go out, like when we served at the MLK Center, we were a team, right? And in serving, you have to be worthy of serving in that team, okay? Because you guys got to work together. And so for the reference, imagine that our team is an army, right? So every time you go out to battle, you go out in an army of people, right? You never go by yourself. Because when the United States goes into war, they don't send one person. Even if that person is the best person on their squad or, you know, whatever, they could be the best person out there. They never send that one person into the battlefield. They always send an army of people, right? You guys getting where I'm going? Okay. And in the army, right, when they go out into war, they always think about the people that they're going out with as their brothers and sisters, okay? When they go out into the battlefield, into the trenches, they think of their comrades, their fellow soldiers, as brothers and sisters because they have to defend their brothers and sisters, right? Because when you're in battle, losing one person could cost you the entire war, right? So you have to make sure that you're defending not just your country, but your people that are fighting alongside with you. And, you know, so when you enter into the battlefield, you got to make sure that you're supporting one another. And it doesn't matter how that is, whether it's just asking them how they're doing or, you know, taking turns with them, filling the bowls up with soup. You got to make sure you're supporting one another, right? But it's not just on the battlefield and on Saturdays when we're out serving the community. It's also outside the battlefield, right? So, because a lot of us, we live in the same neighborhood or we go to the same school, and we're not there in the battlefield, right? That's outside of Saturdays. That's outside when we're going to serve with a mission, okay? That's just us on our day-to-day lives. But when we see each other outside of serving, we got to make sure that we're still supporting one another, okay? We're still supporting one another and loving on one another, right? Because you know how veterans, when they see each other, it's like this bond between them. Well, they have that bond because they know what each other went through when they were in the battlefield, right? So, and it doesn't really compare to when they're talking to another person that didn't go through what they went through, because they can bond on that. You see what I mean? And that's how we should be when we see each other outside of the battlefield, outside of our service projects, right? When we see each other in our neighborhood or in school, we gotta be like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you up to? You know what I mean? And we gotta continue to love on each other and support one another, right? Because we're all fighting for the same cause when we're on the battlefield. So we're a team and we're brothers and sisters, right? Because Jesus brings up a really good point in Matthew, okay? So we're going to go to Matthew chapter 12, verse 22 through 26. Then they brought him a demon-possessed man who was blind and mute. And Jesus healed him, right? So they were bringing a demon-possessed man to Jesus to heal, right? And he healed him so that he could both talk and see. All the people were astonished and said, could this be the son of David? Okay, so let's be clear to make sure we understand what just happened, right? They brought Jesus, an ill man, a demon-possessed man, and Jesus healed him, right? We understanding so far? Okay. So then, when the Pharisees heard this, they said, it is only by Beelzebub, the prince of demons, that this fellow drives out demons. The Pharisees, right? They come along, and they're like, nah, you got demons, or you work with demons, and that's how you were able to drive out that demon. Think about that, right? So then Jesus knew their thoughts and said to them, every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself will not stand. If Satan drives out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then can his kingdom stand? So he pointed out the fact that what they just said didn't make sense, right? Because how are demons going to work against other demons? You see what I mean? Okay, so then let's think about this in our side of the war, right? Because in our side of the war, when our army goes out, we're fighting to spread the love of God, right? The love of Jesus, okay? So on a regular basis, we got to make sure we're doing that. And with our army and with our brothers and sisters, we got to make sure that we are supporting one another in that fight. And even if you get into a disagreement, don't let it go too far, because it's never that serious to completely pit yourselves against each other, right? Because if we start working against each other, and if we start fighting each other, then who are we fighting for? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Because okay, so we're all an army, right? And we go out into the battlefield fighting to spread the love of God, to build up the kingdom of God. That's who we're defending, right? So if we go out into the battlefield and we get into an argument and we're distracted and we're now fighting against each other, how are we uplifting the kingdom of God? Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? And then outside of the battlefield, where we're supposed to be supporting one another, healing each other from war, if we then pit ourselves against each other, and we can no longer uplift each other, so that when we go into the battlefield, we're strong, how are we defending the kingdom of God? You guys seeing what I'm saying? We're just weakening our defense, okay? So going forth, in the battlefield and outside the battlefield, we have to be worthy of serving with our team and making sure that we're uplifting one another, supporting one another in all situations, because we got to make sure that we know who we're fighting for, which is the kingdom of God. And this is something for the whole community, okay? It's not just in a specific area or something specific. The whole community needs this. We need to know who we're fighting for, because sometimes we get caught up in the little details, and sometimes we pit ourselves against each other. Exactly. and we're losing our focus of the main goal, of the main mission, which is building up the kingdom of God. Are we all on the same page now? Okay. You all on the same page over here too? Okay. Then I think I got my message across. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go into freedom, guys.
Testing, 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 testing. All right, let's get ready for our anthem, Freedom!
Take me from where I am into your promised land. Guide me by your great hand. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Break off my yesterday, praying for brighter days. Running with no restraints. Wherever you go, I'll follow. That were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. No one can take away the future you have for me, yeah. There's still so much more to see. Wherever you go, I'll follow, yeah, yeah. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Freed from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you. This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you. This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you. This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you.
This freedom say,
This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you. This freedom looks good on. Freedom looks good on you. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Gone are the chains that were holding me. Gone is the person I used to be. Free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. 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 This is my exodus.
freedom looks good on you.
Freedom
Freedom looks good on you.
looks good on you.
Freedom looks good on you.
Freedom looks good on you.
Try it on.
Try it on. Try it on.
Freedom looks good on you.
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 Try it on.
Try it on. Try it on.
Try it on.
Try it on. Try it on. Try it on. Try it on. Try it on. Try it on.
Freedom. Let me with you.
Freedom looks good on you. Freedom looks good on you. Freedom looks good on you. Try it on. Try it on. Freedom looks good on you. Freedom looks good on you. Freedom looks good on you. Try it on. Try it on.
Freedom looks good on.
Freedom looks good on you. Freedom looks good on you.
Freedom looks good on.
Freedom looks good on you. Try it on. Try it on. You never look better. You never look better. You never look better. Try it on. Try it on. You never look better. You never look better. You never look better. Try it on. Try it on.
Sound of victory, sound of triumph, lift up the sound.
A sound of freedom, a sound of joy, a sound of triumph. It's the sound of victory. It's the sound of freedom, a
All right, guys, for this final part of the song, I want everybody to raise their hands. Raise your hand.
Gone are the chains that were holding me, and God is the person I used to be. I'm free from the fear by your perfect love. This is my exodus. This is my exodus.
All right, guys, for some quick announcements, okay? They're gone. They were just starving. They don't, Okay, so no service project tomorrow, but always come out to the free breakfast at the Tabernacle. They serve from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., and it is absolutely delicious, y'all. Like, I can't even go through all the options of what you can eat at the Tabernacle for breakfast tomorrow. And it's free. It's like you can have pork chops for breakfast. For breakfast. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's why you guys should go out. And pork chops. Pork chops. Exactly. Okay? And like whether you're looking for something savory, like chicken, bacon, sausage, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Free breakfast at the Tabernacle. Oh, we don't have a service project tomorrow. Probably to get breakfast. Yeah. Okay, well, if you're looking to see us, we will be getting free breakfast at the Tabernacle tomorrow. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's awesome. Like eggs, omelet, grits, gravy on your grits, biscuit, toast, fat back for your fat back lovers. And then
Big bag.
no, stop.
Big,
And then and then they got pancakes, and there's so many toppings. Like it's like IHOP. It's literally the IHOP of Caldwell County, y'all. Like we ain't got one, but we got one on Saturdays from 7 to 10 a.m. and it's free. And I should see y'all there. Okay, I'm gonna stop being big backed for 2 seconds. And I'm gonna let Bastion outro us out. Oh, and then no service next week. No service nor serving project next week. So everybody got it? Good? Okay, go ahead. Outro us out, Bastion.
Well, big bags, until next time when we check and see what's on Altar LLT, stay lit, y'all.
To break the box open and show me a new way to love. Show me a new way to love. 'Cause I need your help. I need your help to love my family.
Yes.
To love my friends, to love my spouse, to love my co-workers. Oh, who said that? Where are you at? All right, yes.
What does she say?
To love my enemies.
To love my enemies.
To
Come on,
love
Sarah.
my enemies.
To love my enemies. I need your help.
I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. Need your help. gonna burn